I want to document my struggle because I've looked at my mentors, I've looked on YouTube for people that I look up to, and I was like, man, I know they've done great things, but where's the part? I know they talk about they've gone without, they've sacrificed, but where's the part where they, maybe got sick or felt depressed, or maybe they didn't, I don't know. They'll say they went without sleep and whatever. Well, I'm here to tell you. See, I'm talking deep. I had laryngitis. I wasn't diagnosed, but I work with a lot of medical professionals, and they're like, you definitely have laryngitis. So I haven't been sick like that since way before kids. Even the clients that I've had for 5+ years, they're like, wow, I've never seen you like this. Well, let me just tell you a little backstory here. Professional fitness model, businesswoman, mom, wife, okay? So 4 years ago, I got pregnant with my first. At that time, I was grinding out. I actually stopped competing. I had paid to do the big pro show. I was going to do it, I think, 2 weeks before. I went to a big business meeting with my mentor at the time that was Miss Olympia. We decided to run with the business because ultimately I wanted money. I'm motivated by money. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. So I didn't do the show. Paid off though, because I built my side business. I made an extra like 60 grand that year, which was awesome. Got my BMW. It was really cool. It was a network marketing company, which I love. I'm so thankful for, because it's like personal growth around a product. And if it wasn't for network marketing, I don't think I would be where I am today, because you learn so much about yourself, about sales, about people, period. Moving forward, did that, and then burned myself out a little bit, man. I was going really hard, trying to, I get so obsessed with things, and I wanted I thought the harder I worked, versus smarter, just the harder I worked, it consumed me. Had some marital problems, not cheating or anything, just my priorities. That was not him. Clearly, I dove into work. My mom's an addict, so maybe you could call it, workaholic. Maybe I turned her addiction, turned the addiction into working. So anyway, we got through all that, and then I got pregnant by choice. I was at another event in Maryland. Yeah, Maryland. And I was sitting there, and I sit there and I pray for success. Like, oh, I just want success, man. I want money. I want what you see on these people, their YouTube, what they're talking, what they're living. I want that. And something just kept saying, man, it's a baby. And I would see my kid. I was like, what the fuck? No, there's no way it can be kids. Kids ruin your life, right? I said, you know what? Let's try to get pregnant. So I did. And I've always wanted them really close, because my brother and I were 10 years apart, and I grew up lonely, and I wanted a sibling. Don't hit me, truck. Got pregnant. It kicked my ass. I hated it. I can't stand being pregnant. I'm a go person. I am nurturing, but in a different way than most moms, or some moms. I know a lot of moms can relate to me. A lot of moms can't. I'm more the female CEO, run shit, make fucking money. I'll wear the pants not wear the pants in the relationship. I'll be okay with making all the money in the relationship. I don't need a man to make my money. I like to work. So when I got pregnant, it really knocked me on my ass, because I already had adrenal fatigue anyway. Having the pregnancy, I was really tired, trying to work out, trying to keep up what I was doing, and it's just, you can't do that. Had the baby, didn't know what the hell I was doing. Absolutely horrible. PTSD like a motherfucker. Postpartum depression like a motherfucker. Because nobody told me what the first month was going to be like. I tried to breastfeed. Hated that shit. It's disgusting. It's another full-time job. And I'm sitting there. I'm an entrepreneur. I didn't have tons of savings. I don't have a security blanket. I didn't, go to college and have this little fancy job where I can get 12 weeks paid time off and sit there and cuddle my baby and not give a shit about making money. I don't work. I didn't eat that week. So I had to work. So doing that, it's hard to connect with your baby, and you get mommy guilt. You're not getting any sleep. It's like military. They say that moms go through more PTSD than some military guys, right? So anyway, moving forward, had him. Oh, I wanted to prove that I could be in a magazine after kids. I did that. Flew out to LA 5 months post C-section. My first child had diastasis recti, umbilical hernia, you name it. Flew out to LA. I think I even took out a business loan right after the baby because I couldn't keep up. I couldn't make enough money. So I took out a business loan, paid some of that, did the photo shoot, invested, I launched kcship.com, was building that. It took a year to build that. It's video-based, hundreds and hundreds of videos. It's a membership-based site. Did that, wrote an ebook. It's on Amazon. All this during the 5 to 6 months after the baby, okay? Real smart, right? Okay, as I'm saying this, I'm going, you fucking idiot. So I did that, got an Inside Fitness magazine, whoop, whoop, okay. It was really cool though. It was a spread about Ship Shape, my last name Ship. Cool, right? So moving forward from that, I got pregnant and we lost it. Pretty sure it was a girl because I was just, all I could think about was girl stuff. We lost it, bummed me out. Got pregnant the month after by choice. Had him. He's a little rainbow baby, Mr. J. I love him. Oh, he's so easy. Can't imagine if he was my first. He's just so easy. Had him, and right away I said, oh, in that pregnancy, let me tell you, Georgia had the hottest summer that year. I was chasing around a 1-year-old, big as hell, pregnant with my other one, while trying to run my business and start, keep going with kcship.com. In the meantime, Skip's back went out. He was struggling with his back thing. He was switching jobs, not switching jobs, switching facilities. When I say that, he has to build out a whole entire facility on baseball training. So that always stressed us out. He was having car trouble. He needed a new truck, money. Had the baby. Right when I had him, let me think, because it's hard to remember. I did not breastfeed right away. I was like, nope, can't do it. Bottle fed, made my life a lot easier. I did not work out as much with the second time around. It was unbelievably so tired. Postpartum depression, but not as bad because I work with Better Living in Sandy Springs. They helped me a lot with some aminos and a B12 shots, my SAM-E. And I knew what was going on. Immediately after that, what we did was, let's see, how old's Waylon? Oh, I wanted surgery. That's what it was. My diastasis recti and umbilical hernia is so ugly. No matter how in shape you get, you're not going to look good. You're going to look like a fat, pregnant frat boy. And I'm a fitness model. My body, I'm vain. I like looking good. I had a pretty stomach, and now it's busted, right? Had acne come back again. Just stressed the fuck out, right? Tried to get in shape. My testosterone was in the shitter. I think it was 1.26. Periods were so bad, I would go to work to film, bleed through my pants. I didn't know. Bled through my pants, would have to stop. I'm trying to get sitters in the meantime. I have a nanny, thank God. She's there for part-time hours, like 5 hours a day. So I'm still trying to run my business. We actually launched a new business. That's what it was, Hot Moms with a Z. We started that. We just launched it. It took 11 months to build. My baby is 18 months, if that tells you anything. So got right off the ground, money that I did not have. I hustled. I doubled my income after I had Waylon. Nothing special. I just ramped it up. Got a mentor. He told me what to do, and I doubled my income. Hired trainers. I scaled my business like no other. Took on a new ambassador role with a fitness federation that I'm a part of. Oh man, I traveled. I think I went on 4 trips traveling with and without the kids. I landed a cover of a fitness glamour magazine. Launched a new brand. It's more a sexy glam, like Playboy. Did all that, right after my second kid. Still had the first one. In the meantime, Skip's mom died. Horrible. He is a mama's boy that really, really took a toll on both of us. Right after that, his back went out for good. He actually just had surgery, a disectomy. He could not work, so I had to come up with money that I, once again, did not have. With the babies and launching Hot Moms with my clients, all that jazz. Yeah, in the meantime, sleep, if we can get it, great. It is a priority, but you can't control when your kids wake up. You can't control when they cut teeth. You can't control if they get a cold. So all that happened, and yeah, here we are. In the meantime, I did get on hormone therapy. Let me back up. Guess what else I did? Guess what else my dumbass did? Got a hysterectomy. I said, fuck this. I'm not going to deal with this. I don't have, any issues, cancer, or fibroids or anything like that. It was just quality of life sucked. I only was normal for about a week. And, it was just constant dips and waves. And I said, fuck this. And me, I'm obsessive. I go way hard. If I get something I'm upset on, I'm going to do it. So I wanted a hysterectomy. So I got a tummy tuck after Waylon. on my birthday, May 11th, I got a tummy tuck. It was a partial, half tummy tuck. I didn't know I was supposed to get a whole one. So I do that, and then the magazine was right after that. I shot 8 weeks after the tummy tuck and landed that fitness glamour cover. Casey Kimmel's the name, Kaci Kimmel. If you're prude and you're judgmental, I would not look at it. Once again, it's like Playboy material. Anyway, I've always wanted to do it, so it's like a YOLO thing. It's like if I'm on my deathbed, I would have wanted to know if I could have done that, so I wanted to do it. Moving forward, where was I? I got diagnosed with ADD. Surprise, surprise. I wonder why I don't have any dopamine. Put on Adderall, 5 to 10 mgs. I did not want to be on Adderall because I know that it blasts out your adrenals even more, but I had to function, to get through the day. Got the hysterectomy in January and another tummy tuck because my stomach was still fucked up. My doc even said, she didn't charge me for the revision. My client even went to her and her stomach looks beautiful and it was one-time surgery. I was just the fuck up. Imagine that. The glamour model gets the fuck up job, right? So, I got a tummy tuck at the same time I got a total hysterectomy, because I handle my own hormones. You don't need ovaries. I take testosterone, it converts to estrogen. So, yeah, all that. In the meantime, a year and a half after my second, it just hit me, man. I was like, dude, I've hit a wall. I have hit a fucking wall. My healers, my counselors that I work with, they're like, do you want to fall over dead? Do you just want to fall face over? Because you can really help a lot of people if you just die. I was like, no, fuck, man. They're like, you're burning both candles, both ends. You got to do something. You got to tell Skip to step up. And, he had just lost his mom. And then you can tell your husband that you're tired. They don't get it. Nobody really gets it because people use the term so loosely. Well, my paperwork, if you know anything about Epstein-Barr virus, EBV, it's a neurological issue. It's a big, bad virus. Anytime, we all have it, like 90% of people have it, and it just stays dormant. But once something tragic happens, it could be stress, internal, external, anything traumatic happen, it flares up. And it can cause some nasty side effects. It's really interesting. So I dove into that, got my blood tested, and 50 is the normal range for EBV, and mine was 750. And not people with adrenal fatigue, I just learned this. Some people can be out partying, losing sleep, playing tennis, working out, socializing, and have worse adrenals than one that feels like I do. My adrenals could actually be healthier than those. They just don't have that neurological. They don't have that high EBV like I do. I grew up, I was the chicken pox, the shingles girl, the herpes virus, the, what else is it? Yeast infections, UTI. That's the kind of sinus infections. That's the kind of sicknesses I've had. Nothing else. No ear infections, nothing like that. Those other ones. And that means you have strep. Even acne comes from strep. And the EBV and strep kind of go hand in hand. So, yeah, that's where I'm at now. And every day has been just kind of just a struggle. No real true joy. And, I'm a real funny type, happy person. It takes a lot to make me laugh. I'm just real. It's just everybody that I talk to is like, you got to have more fun. You got to have more fun. And in my mind, I'm like, I'm not where I want to be. So I got to know. I know what grind season's all about, and I know it's going to pay off. If I don't die before then, it's going to pay off. And even if I do die, my kids will be set up because what I have going on with Hot Moms and my other businesses, they'll keep making money even if I'm not here. So that's great. And that's what I wanted. However, I'm not planning on dying. I want to get through this. I'm going to get through this. Teamed up with the right kind of people that can help me kick this shit's ass so I can help other people. And then I noticed that my mercury in my mouth needed to come out. It was causing huge issues, and I had a dental crown over the mercury. Galvanic shock, right? Noticed that my symptoms all started after I got the crown. Not all started. They just got a lot worse. My toxicity in aluminum went way high. My mercury went down a little bit, so I just started getting the mercury out. So that's helping. And I got on cortisol. I had no aldosterone left. It was actually at 0. So I had to take cortisol and adrenal cortex along with my testosterone therapy. I'm still hoarse. I have a style in my eye. Haven't been this sick in years, like I say, but if you look at my EBV, it was off the chart. She said in all her years, she has only seen maybe a handful of people be this high. So my goal right now is to focus on healing that, and it's certain foods and it's certain lifestyle. I've incorporated some things some alternative things, you know, the CBD oils, the turning my phone off, you know, at a certain time of the day, get more, what is it called? If I want to take baths, I'm putting myself first. Like right now, I actually get up. I got up at 4:30, 5, went to the gym because I'd wake up anyway at 5 and just go back to sleep. And at the end of the day, I'm like, I could have worked out. And if I work out midday, I lose time on business. And that stress was eating me up. So I was like, get your ass out of bed. Go to the fucking gym. So I actually do feel better on the cortisol. Thank you, Better Living. Thank you, Dr. McLean out in Laguna. So that's where I'm at. And I just wanted to tell you, yeah, if you're doing anything special, if you have a big purpose, if you're here to help a lot of people, if you're here to change the world, you may go through some shit. Hopefully it's not as like mine. But we got to do what we got to do. I mean, look at the Jesus story, right? He had to like die on a cross just to save a bunch of people. So I sit there and go, okay, I sacrifice myself to help others, and I'm fine with that. So yeah, it is absolutely hard. So if I hope this helps. In my mind, I know that I can heal this. I know it. I've never been able to want something and not get it. Just wanted to share how I really felt, why I felt this way. And you got to take care of yourself in terms of, I could go today and say I'm too busy to eat right. It's bullshit. I need to eat every 90 minutes. I need to eat something every 90 minutes. Fact. So little things like that, working out, taking time for myself, at least an hour every day. That's how I'm going to heal the foods and everything else. And also not micromanaging everything. I hire people to help me. I've got an assistant, Jen. She's amazing. Kate's helping me. She's another coach. I've got a nanny. I've got babysitters. So I have to have help. You can't do it all yourself. Peace.